We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And as we look at this matchup, every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Rembrandt, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you? Yeah. Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Oh, secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go play action with Esiason. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
They run it with a Hall of Famer, Eric Dickerson. And we'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, Esiason. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 4th down, Esiason. Oh, an ill-advised throw there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
This one swung out to Montgomery. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
First carry now for David Montgomery. Bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
I can say this from experience, especially from a defensive back's perspective. There's not many things more terrifying than a toss sweep or a pitch play and all that beef out in front of the runner.
Yeah, I had an old coach say 3 words on those plays, toss or pitch. Set the edge. Heard him over and over.
A lot of times they roll the edge, and when they do that, that's why you can go for a long way. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Here we go.
Now Stroud. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. David Montgomery, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Buccaneers nothing. Adam Vinatieri set to kick.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage. He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Here we go.
Stroud sets up the play action. Here's Johnson with a reception. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pickup there, a 22. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And Stroud now to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. DeMarcus Ware. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Stroud out of the gun here. And he finds Montgomery complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. David Montgomery with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Buccaneers, nothing. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? That's the one that you're throwing it to. And maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Back to Dickerson here on second down. And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46.
13 yards on the play. And the first down.
Play action. It's Esiason. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Eagles are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Stroud. That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Nike Texas.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete. Nearly intercepted.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Stroud looking to throw. That one into the hands of Hopkins downfield. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Hopkins, 61 yards. And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And that makes the score 21-0.
Buccaneers, nothing.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now third down and very long.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Operating from the gun. Esiason. And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
Not many boos just yet from this home
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You can look at past performance. You can look at metrics. You can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off. And from there, it's anybody's game.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red. Zreal green. Needle blue. Set.
Straight to the air they go. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Jack Campbell with the INT. And this is going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and now you want to build on it. Wow.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Ready.
Offense to the line. Here we go. And start with a give to Davis. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Set, cut, slide, blue, 45, white, rail, cycle, set.
Now fake the handoff. Now Gabriel. He rolls to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate. Right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
52 blue, 22 needle. 43 rail.
Third and long. It's Gabriel. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Fourth down. The offense is staying on the field. They're going for it.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Black shot. Ready.
They're going for this. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And this is going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick six to watch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Visitors, nothing. Adam Vinatieri.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready?
Handoff here to Davis. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Black 40. Field, black. 6, 11. Set, hut.
Gabriel here from the gun. This is pulled in by Mecole Hardman. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
13 yards.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Needle blue. Ready?
Here's Gabriel, 1st and 10. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. This is brought in at the 15. That goes for 32 yards. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Red, yellow. Green jack. Cut, cut.
From the red zone now. He's got a man left. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
43. Blue striker.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports.
Ready.
We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive.
And oh, he got it! Interception! Jack Campbell at the INT. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
6-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They go play action with Zreal. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That one hits for 30. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. We've set it downs from the 37.
On the quick. Look at hot. 18.
Stroud from the pistol. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And he's all the way midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
Running it with David Montgomery. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. A toss play, Montgomery. A nice little run there, gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of third down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
One of the league's elder statesmen knocks it through. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. On the handoff, here's Davis. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Let's go. Black, 95. Black Ultra. Set.
Off the play action. Here's Gabriel. Bails out. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
17-yard loss. And it's third down.
Let's go now. Red, 30, white. Ready?
Third and long for him here. Trying for the deep ball. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Ready?
Fourth and forever coming up.
Ready? Black 40. Green jack.
He'll throw it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Here's Stroud on first and 10. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided first half. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles make it a 24-point ball game.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And he's out of bounds on a nice return, but time's run out. So we're headed to the break. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The story is halfway told. Let's see what the back half has in store as we get started in the third quarter. This return starts at the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
He gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Running on 2nd with Montgomery. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that run puts him right back in the same old situation for 3rd down. I really thought that run was going to get the couple inches they needed. And you could tell, just look at him down there, Kate. They thought it was going to work, too.
Got his man. Hopkins has it. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, Stroud. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
560. 45. White. Zreal green. Ready.
From the gun, Gabriel. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Complete to Brock Gronkowski. A gain of 26 yards. Results in a first down.
Blue striker. Set hut. Hey, go Fury. Yellow. 43. 6. Mega. Nice. White. Zulu black. Blaster. 6. Hey, blue. Set hut.
Working from the gun. It's Gabriel. Off his back foot. He's going to hurl this one deep. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone.
52 blue. Ready?
From the red zone on 1st. He has the touchdown. These guys start the second half with some needed points. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
All right, Brock, Gabriel and the offense staying out there, electing to go for 2.
Here we go.
Offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they pick him off again. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the to go for two does result in a nice boost, Brock, but not for the team we were expecting, thanks to an alert play and a lengthy jog downfield from that defender.
Yeah, it took everybody. In order to do that and make that happen, it really was all 11 and then just a superhuman effort. You say jog, I say a sprint to glory.
Fields this one at the 3. Oh, he lost it on the hit! And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot.
Gabriel, 1st and 10. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
38. Flight blue. Ready.
Gabriel going to throw again on 2nd. Escapes the pocket. And they pick him off again. There he goes on the right side. Hits the 20. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, well, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Adam Vinatieri set to
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32. Black Ultra. Set.
1st down, Gabriel. Escapes the pocket. Firing it deep, left side. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Rookie quarterback, Brock, threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowballed.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. For being a rookie quarterback at Ask Payton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
Adam Vinatieri.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st down and 10.